let's do it like this. We're gonna play until sundown in game, by which point we'll hopefully have gotten to the cabin over there. And then we're going to sleep till the next day and check on the 4 stars that we saw earlier today, which was these guys. And I think these guys. Those were the 4 stars I spotted, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna double check my screenshots before we finish, but pretty sure that was it. Yeah, these guys will not have any low fitness animals, so we don't even need a call for them. Yeah, I know that you're alerted again. You really need to run off in a different direction, my dude. Okay, they're running off into the bushes. That might actually help. Let's get over to that waypoint on the left, which should be the end of this lake. Let's see if we have anything else in the trees here. But I don't think so. I thought I just heard some ducks, but maybe I'm starting to hallucinate. Alright, almost at the end. Not gonna go over here. Gonna save that for some other time. Although I'm sure there's a campsite probably around here. Possibly around here as well. Going by the looks of things. Because usually when a road ends like that, it means there's a campsite over there. not branching out over there. Just gonna follow this one. And go to, well, actually, no, let's do it slightly differently. We're gonna go until about here. To the thinnest part of this little bridge to the island. And then we're gonna go along the northern shore to get back. Alright, nothing over there as far as I can see. And that has got to be the least road that ever rode it. It's like one of those four-wheel drives in Iceland where you should not go if you don't have a four-wheel drive. Oh, there's something over there. That's way too far away. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Sorry, but no. Seems like a lone Sitka male, possibly. Maybe if we go a little bit closer, we'll be close enough to actually tell what it is. But unless it's a 5-star, I'm not going over there to hunt it. Let's see, what are you? Oh, it's not even an animal, it's just some driftwood that looked like an animal with antlers. Okay. Well, that solves that mystery then. Onwards we go, further north, towards our campsite. Or, not campsite, cabin, I should say. We can play a few more rounds of driftwood or deer, apparently, because there's a lot of driftwood lying around this shore. And no animals, which kind of makes sense because we're getting to the late afternoon, so they'll probably be eating. And then they should drink again closer to midnight when we will not be hunting anymore. There's nothing over here right now, it's completely dead. But that too is part of hunting, like, you can legit go days without seeing an animal. And if we were actually marching through the woods right now, instead of sticking to the water, I'm sure we could find a few more. But I do also want to uncover as much of the map as possible and find need zones if I can, so it makes more sense for us to go along the water in case there's a need zone here. Because looking for need zones in the forest is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Just taking a stroll at the beach. Exactly. We are enjoying a nice sunny afternoon at our own private beach. Well, it's not our own private beach, but there's nobody else here, so it might as well be. It's too bad we don't have a swimsuit. And in fact, we cannot swim. We actually drown in this game if we go into deep water, so there's that. Also, fun fact, something that I did not know, because I hadn't actually tried it before. But in Way of the Hunter 1, if you try to go into water that's too deep for you to swim in, if you jump right into it, or if you fall into it, then you will drown. But if you try to, like, if you were to try to go from here into the water, once it gets too deep, our character just can't move forward anymore. Like, he literally will not move any further. If you try this in Way of the Hunter 2, you will drown, because your character has no self-preservation instinct. Your character will just be like, right, we're going deeper into the water. And you're dead. Back to the lodge. I found that out the hard way yesterday, when I tried to get to a need zone on the other side of a river. The character in Way of the Hunter 2 has all the self-preservation instincts of a lemming. Your character is just done with this shit at that point. Yeah. But it was kind of inconvenient because I was literally like half a kilometer away from the next fast travel point. And I was like, seriously? And at that point I decided to get in the car and take the car back to where I was instead of walking all the way, because I was like, no. I literally just spent like 2 hours just to get up here. I am not doing that again on foot, but taking the car. And I usually try to avoid the car because obviously while you're in the car you can't pick up any need zones, you can't glass for animals, all you can do is drive. Whereas on foot, you can actually do some other things along the way. Also, this part of the map is triggering me because I already know that we won't be able to uncover this. Like, this is just going to be a black void forever. This probably too, because we only uncover this much when we walk along the shore, so... That always annoys me a little bit, because personally I'm completionist. I like to uncover everything. So when there's a spot in the map that I can't get to, I'm always like, God damn it. Why? Oh, and this is where we're going. This tiny little cottage up there. That's our ultimate goal for this session. Alright, now we are where we actually wanted to go. And we can go up this river. Oh, we've got movement. We've got sound. We've got life. I just want to double check if there are any need zones over here, but I don't see anything. About 300 meters up here we have something. I don't know yet what it is. That's a bear. That looks like a Kodiak bear. I don't think... When was the last time we found a bear need zone? Okay. So probably also high fitness. I doubt that's going to be a low fitness bear if the one down there was 50 to 100. Because we haven't crossed into any new areas, I don't think. I mean, we're going to try. Where exactly is this bear? To the right of this tree. Adult female. Okay. Ma'am, do you have a husband or are you solo? Are you a bachelorette? No, she does have a male. There, behind this tree, I think. Let's have a look. We can call high fitness. I think she's coming over to us to see what's going on. No? Also, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe she really is solo. Yeah, I think she might be solo. If there was a male nearby, we would have seen him by now. Hi. Yeah, she is solo. Don't try this at home. In real life, you should not be getting this close to a bear. Oh, wolves. 2-star adult. Adult female, young female. There's a bunch of female wolves up there. Mature female, 1-star young, adult female, young female, 2-star adult. And even more wolves over there. This area is wolf central. Let's go a little bit slower. I would like to get over here so that I can hopefully see both groups at the same time. And then we might try calling again. What do we have over here? 200 meters. Oh, that's the bear again. Yeah, we don't care about her. Is it drinking time for wolves, by any chance? Yeah, it is. Okay, I still can't see these guys. But we are within reach, so what we're going to do is we're going to put up a stand here. And we're going to start calling high fitness.